Hi there, I'm Julie Tam, managing broker at Lynn Realty, a brokerage representing clients from the greater Houston area and around the world since 1981. It is summertime in the Houston area, so it's nice and hot. I'm in Katy, Texas today, which is a western suburb of Houston, and this is my weekly Wednesday Smarter Real Estate video series, so thank you for joining me. These videos are shot in one take and are not edited, and I'm here to make you a smarter buyer, seller, tenant, or landlord and take you on some of my real estate adventures. You can find me on the MLS on har.com as Yao Tam. I'm at a lakefront home here in the backyard. This is a house that we manage as a rental property for the owner. And today we're going to talk about something that landlords need to know and tenants need to know as well, which is about the safety features that are required in a home that is going to be rented out. So let's take a look first by walking in through the back door. When you think about safety, you first start with, of course, the entrances to the home, so the doors. Now, when we talk about doors, we are looking at exterior doors. And an exterior door would be something like this, a back door, also a front door, all the way down there, and also the door to the garage. Now, a door from the garage to the outside does not count, but if there's a side door from the house directly to the outside, that does count. And on an exterior door, not only do you need to have a keyed deadbolt, and a deadbolt is a stronger lock that goes into the frame of the door that you can open with a key from the outside, but you also need to have a keyless deadbolt. In this case, you can actually see the plate on this side, but sometimes there's nothing there and all you see is the door itself. And from the inside, the tenant could lock the door, and then even if someone has a key, like a maintenance contractor or someone from our office, they could not get into the home while the tenant is home and has the door locked. Okay. The other thing that is needed is a peephole. Now on this door, there's already glass, so there's no peephole needed because someone could just peek out the glass and see who's at the door. But on a solid door, you do need to have a peephole, and that is a requirement, so that way the tenant can see who is knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell. So I'll come and show you. Obviously, I'm sure you know what a peephole looks like, but just for visual sake, there you have it. We have a peephole. Okay, next let's talk about some other features. We want to make sure that all the windows in the home have properly working locks. You need to be able to lock and unlock the window to be able to escape in case of a fire. So these are the window locks here, if you can see with the glare of the sun coming in. Oh, that's not a very good shot, is it? There we go. And so there you have it. You need to make sure all the window locks are functioning before you rent out a home to a tenant. All right, now let's scoot over here to talk about smoke detectors. That's another big area of safety because obviously if there's a fire, you need to be able to know that that's going on, that there's smoke, and then you can have time to get out. All right, so if we look up here, here's a smoke detector. The placement of smoke detectors is very important because you have to have one on every floor of the house. This is a one-story home. If you have a two-story home, you need to have at least one on each floor. Then within each floor, the bedrooms are what come into play. So in the hallway, like we are here, outside each bedroom, you need to have at least one smoke detector. If there were bedrooms on the other side of the house in a separate hallway, then that hallway also must have a smoke detector. And then every bedroom must have a smoke detector. So there you go. Clearly you can tell that I'm shooting this myself. There's nobody here with me, so it's really selfie mode, so just kind of down and dirty camera work here. All right, there's also other safety features that we're not going to get into too much detail today, like fire extinguishers, if you have a set of French doors to the exterior of the home, for example. But you can see that it gets very complicated when it comes to having the proper safety features for a rental home. Remember, we started with the back door of this home, and it's a regular door, standard door with a doorknob. So if this home were to have a sliding glass door, you would need not only the door that's on the lock, but you also need a secondary lock. And a required lock for a sliding glass door is a pin lock, which is where the pin goes into the frame of the door, and usually it's a metal door, and that way if someone were to try to slide that door open, they couldn't get past the pin and therefore could not open the door. One last thing, I want to show you the difference here between a deadbolt and non-deadbolt lock. You see, this is an interior doorknob, and this is a very weak kind of bolting device. It doesn't have that really nice thick bolt that goes into the frame of the door. It's just this small little thing. You see these with interior doors, ones that lock and also ones that don't lock, and that just doesn't cut it for an exterior door for tenant safety. If you have any questions about this or any comments, and obviously if you think, wow, this is a lot, there's a lot more safety features I haven't even touched on, I don't want to deal with that, I want to get a property manager to help, then you can give us a call or send me a direct message, send me an email, whatever it is. There's all my contact info here, either on Facebook, YouTube, or on our website, linrealtytexas.com. Would love to hear from you and talk to you and see how we can help. Meanwhile, if you have any comments about any previous video I've done, or you want to see any particular topics covered in a future video, I'm here every Wednesday, so feel free to scroll back and look at my previous videos to learn more about buying, leasing, and property management. And of course, I hope you'll tune in next Wednesday for another video in my series, Smarter Real Estate. Until then, have a great week. Stay cool if you live in the Houston area. It is hot. It's summertime. I'll see you later.